long day on the menu on stage 4, 798 kilometres to cover between San Juan de Marcona and Arequipa, including 331 kilometres of special. "75% of the day's action set to take place over the sand, only 15% though in the dunes before getting up into the mountains. And it was never going to be easy for Matthias Walkner to open the piste. The defending champion quickly strayed off course, taking Honda's Ricky Brabec with him. KTM man went on to lose 23 minutes on the day. It was 20 for Brabec. But if Walkner had a bad day, this stage ended up being a nightmare for Joan Barreda. One of the hot favourites for overall victory, the Spaniard was forced to throw in the towel after getting his bike stuck at the bottom of a steep ravine. Bang Bang losing his way after getting caught up in fog in the mountains. Nothing short of a disaster for Honda, who've lost one of their biggest weapons. It's been a terrible day. It started well early on. I managed to catch up with the guys ahead of me, and then I was opening the piste. But in the mountainous part there was a lot of fog and I couldn't see 2 meters in front of me. I was looking for a waypoint and I fell into a ditch and I just couldn't get out. I tried to go lower to find a way out, but in the end that was even worse. Well, not everybody suffered Barreda's fate, and in fact this stage gave the favourites a chance to stretch their legs. Some absolutely breathtaking scenes along the Pacific coast. Now, it wasn't the best day for KTM as Toby Price also dropped 14 minutes, but Sam Sunderland put in a solid ride to come 5th. The 2017 winner was only around 8.5 minutes off the pace, and that means that he jumps up from 6th to 3rd overall. Adrian van Beveren also motoring along nicely. The Frenchman lost around 9 minutes on the second stage, but he got back on track on the road to Arequipa. The Yamaha rider losing only 6 minutes and 42 seconds to the day's winner. He was 4th on the stage and goes 4th overall. And all is not lost for Honda, in spite of the loss of Barreda. Kevin Benavides, last year's runner-up, grabbing 3rd place on stage 3. And that sees him up to 2nd in the overall standings. But here's the man who currently tops the rankings, Pablo Quintanilla. The Chilean's shown remarkable consistency since the start of the rally, coming in 2nd, 5th and 2nd again today. This is an intelligent ride from the HUSQVARNA man, who's opened up a gap of 11 minutes and 23 seconds at the top. It was tough right from the start. 60 kilometres of navigation in the dunes with tricky waypoints to find. Then we got into the mountains with more navigation and there was a lot of fog. It was hard to follow the road book. So I decided to slow down a little bit and focus 100% on navigation. I just wanted to get the waypoints and find the right route. But Quintanilla didn't do quite enough to conquer the stage. Victory went to Yamaha's XAVIER de SOULTRAIT by a margin of just 15 seconds. It was the Frenchman's first win on the Dakar. He thought he'd won the opener 2 years ago, only to be given a 1-minute penalty for speeding. No such problems this time, and he's now up to 6th overall. Well, as planned, I decided to take it easy on the first part of the stage, and I was just told that I won the special, so it's fantastic. I also managed to keep the bike in one piece, stay sensible, and avoid any mistakes. So a narrow win for de SOULTRAIT ahead of Quintanilla. Benavides, Van Beveren and Sunderland making up the top 5, with Paulo Gonçalves in 6th and Stefan Svitko an impressive 7th. A big shake-up overall. Quintanilla now leads by 11 minutes and 23 seconds from Benavides. Onto the quads, and the Argentines were on form in this third stage. Gustavo Gallego making a solid start. In the end, though, he dropped over 10 minutes and he had to settle for 3rd place behind his compatriots Jeremias Gonzalez and Nicolas Cavigliasso. Gonzalez taking the stage win, but it's Cavigliasso who leads by half an hour overall.